I designed their city for 15 years. Not above ground, underground. 2009. I was a technical engineer at the Urban Design Bureau in Pyongyang. 28 years old. Top architecture school graduate. Started with ordinary apartment designs. Then in 2010, suddenly called in. You're now exclusively assigned to Project 7. Project 7. Nobody told me what it was. But one thing was clear. The moment you speak of this work, you and your family are finished. I nodded. That's how it began. Tunnel design at 50 meters depth. Drainage systems at 100 meters. Ventilation structures at 150 meters. Each year, deeper. By 2015, I was drawing electrical diagrams for facilities. At 200 meters underground. What is this all for? I didn't ask. Asking wasn't allowed. 2018. First field deployment. Outside Pyongyang. A nameless mountain. Triple barbed wire fences. 12 guards. ID checked 3 times. Got on the elevator. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. My ears popped. 250 meters underground. The door opened, and I saw it. A corridor. White LED lights. Clean tile floors. Air purification system humming. Too comfortable to believe it was underground. This is residential block 3. Please confirm construction matches the design. The guide said. I unfolded the blueprint. Yes, I had drawn this, but seeing it in person was different. Not lines on paper, but actual space. A door at the corridor's end. I opened it with the key. Inside was an apartment, living room, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen. It had a window. Fake, of course. An LED screen. Blue sky and clouds drifting across. This is daylight simulation. Reproduces morning, afternoon, evening on a 24-hour cycle. I couldn't speak. People will live here? It's planned. Who? I don't know. A lie. He knew. I knew. But we didn't say it. 2020. When COVID swept the world. We completed the medical facility at 300 meters. Operating rooms, ICU, isolation wards. Latest equipment. Better than hospitals above ground. Why not send this equipment to the People's Hospital above? I asked once. No answer. Next day, I was on the re-education list. Isolated for 3 days. You ask too many questions, comrade. After that, I kept my mouth shut. 2022. The entire underground city design was completed. Total area 120,000 square meters. Capacity 5,000 people. Schools, hospitals, shops, parks, gyms. Underground farms growing vegetables. Underground water purification systems. Underground power generation. A perfect self-sufficient city. Could sustain at least 30 years without outside contact. Even if war breaks out, this place is safe. Someone said. I nodded, but I thought to myself, war? Is it really because of war? September 2024. Suddenly called in. Final inspection. Stay 72 hours and check all systems. I packed and took that elevator again. 300 meters underground. But this time was different. There were people walking in corridors, children's laughter, families eating in the cafeteria. They've already moved in? Test operation in progress. I walked slowly, passed by the school, children visible through glass windows, teacher writing something on the blackboard, kids copying into their notebooks. An ordinary classroom scene. But, have those children ever seen the sky? I went to the park. Artificial grass, artificial trees, artificial bird sounds. Blue sky projected on the ceiling. A child ran holding his mother's hand. Mom, look at that cloud. Yes, it's beautiful. I stopped right there. That child has never seen a real cloud. Never felt real wind. Never stepped on real soil. This place is everything to that child. Night came. Not real night, of course. The ceiling lights dimmed, moon and stars appeared. Fake moon. Fake stars. I returned to my assigned quarters. Lay on the bed. Closed my eyes. But couldn't sleep. 15 years. I spent 15 years building this. A beautiful prison. A perfect tomb. Next morning, Went to the cafeteria. People lined up for breakfast. Bread, milk, eggs, fruit. The food here seems better than above ground. A technician next to me said. I didn't answer. Yes, this place is better than above. Clean, safe, abundant. But this is 300 meters underground. No matter how beautiful, this is a prison. Around noon, passed through the central plaza. News playing on the screen. Our republic's great development. People looked up at the screen. Applauded. Children clapped along. Watching that scene, I realized. This isn't a shelter. This is an escape route. Even if the surface collapses, these people will live here. Even if the world ends, only these people will survive. And the millions above ground? Where will they go? No answer. Third night, I sat alone in my quarters. The window screen displayed the night sky. Fake stars twinkling. I reached out and touched the screen. Cold. Plastic. What have I been doing for 15 years? Tears came. For the first time. First time crying in 15 years. Next morning, took the elevator to the surface. The door opened. Sunlight poured in. It stung. Blinding. But it was real. Real sunlight. Real wind. Real sky. I stood there staring at the sky for a long time. And decided, I have to get out. October 2024. Volunteered for flood recovery work near the border. As an underground drainage system expert, I was easily assigned. October 18th night. Heavy rain poured. Power outage. Security weakened. I knew. There was an old drainage tunnel 3 kilometers from the border underground. Not on any map, but I knew. Because I designed it. Midnight. I entered the tunnel with only a flashlight. Water up to my knees. Darkness. Rats. Stench. I was terrified, but didn't stop. Walked for 2 hours. And then, saw barbed wire. Rusted barbed wire. There was a broken section. I crawled through. And stepped on the other side. Different country's soil. I collapsed right there. Didn't cry. Had no strength to cry. Just breathed. I was alive. 3 days later, discovered in a village. Handed over to police. Interrogated. 6 months later, asylum granted. I gained freedom. But, spring 2025, I heard the news. My family disappeared from Pyongyang. Relocated somewhere. Wife, daughter, son. I'll never see them again. Where are they now? Perhaps 300 meters underground in that place? I don't know. Some days I think, did I do the right thing? Some days I think, I'm a coward. Some days I think, still, someone must speak. So I'm telling this story now. Because someone needs to hear it. Because someone needs to know. 300 meters underground. There's another world. That place is beautiful, clean, safe, perfect. But, no matter how beautiful the cage, a cage is a cage. I left that place, but some walls follow you forever.